guys, welcome back to another video, and in this video I'm going to be telling you problems in the world and Amrita is going to be telling you solutions. I know, a little depressing, but let's get right into those problems. Problem number 1, deforestation, which means we are going into forests and cutting down all kinds of trees, like construction workers are trying to build a house, so they need wood. So therefore they need to cut down a bunch of trees, and that's a really big problem because we're ruining animals' habitats. So that's a very big problem. Second, animal extinction. This kind of goes a lot hand in hand with the deforestation because a lot of animals are losing their habitats. And if they lose their habitats, they could go extinct. And that is a big problem because they need their habitat to survive, and we're ruining their habitats. So that's a really big problem. Third, pollution. So with all this cool stuff we have, someone needs to make it. And in order for someone to make it, there needs to be factories and a whole bunch of stuff like that. And in factories, they let smoke go into the air, they're burning coal, they're melting things, they're burning things, a whole bunch of stuff. And that can lead to some serious pollution. And the smoke will go into the air and it'll pollute stuff, like the oceans or the waters or the air that you breathe. And that's a really big problem. Okay. Fourth, littering. Say you're walking around and you're drinking out of a plastic water bottle, okay? But there's no trash can anywhere to throw it once you finish it. So you just drop it on the ground. That can be a serious problem if it gets into lakes or rivers or oceans or into the forests, because then it could cause some serious damage with the habitats and it could unbalance their really nice ecosystem. So that would be a really serious problem as well. Okay, fifth, coral reef crisis, which means we are starting to explore more about the ocean. So scientists are going into the ocean and exploring. That can be good, but it has a problem. The problem is, since they're going into the ocean, they're ruining the sea life's habitats. Like, for instance, the coral reef. They are ruining that by maybe accidentally littering. Maybe they dropped something, right? And they don't pick it up. That could be a problem because it unbalances the entire ecosystem. So it all basically comes back to ruining animals' ecosystems, and that's not a good thing. Okay, next is global warming. So along with all the pollution, when the smoke goes into the air, and a lot of it, it causes global warming, which means the Earth, it starts to get warmer. As in, the ice in Antarctica will start melting, which means we're ruining the polar bears and all the other life that lives there. We're ruining their habitat, and that's a serious problem as well. So we need to stop that by stopping all the pollution. And then next is human overpopulation. So we're overpopulating. There's so many humans that have so much stuff. We're just ruining more and more habitats. More the people there are, the more habitats we're ruining because the more stuff we need to survive nowadays. And that's a really big problem because if there are a lot of people, we could run out of supplies, and that is a really big issue. Next is generating unsustainable waste, which means since we accumulate so much stuff, we gather so much stuff, it has to go somewhere. And now it just goes to the landfills and waste. It's just a whole bunch of waste, and that's why you need to recycle, because then it can be made into something completely brand new, and then we can just recycle it. So those are all the problems, so let's get into some solutions.
I'm going to be talking about solutions. So, number 1, volunteer for cleanups. You don't have to volunteer. If you see trash on the sidewalk or in the grass, pick it up. You can be the one to take the first step. You don't have to be told to. Number 2, educate. Tell others about what's happening, our negative impact on the environment, things that they should do and they shouldn't do to make this world a better place. Number 3, conserve water. Everyone knows that there's not enough, and a lot of people don't have enough, not even the basic needs to survive. Number 4, choose sustainable. Number 5, shop wisely. Use recyclable bags. Take your bags to shopping stores, reusable ones. Shop wisely. And use long-lasting light bulbs. Not just long-lasting, eco-friendly. So they can last for longer, you don't have to replace them a lot, and they make a good impact on the environment. And last but not least, always follow the 3 R's. Reuse, reduce, and recycle. Thank you so much for watching.